Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Wednesday Night Live. And I am absolutely delighted to be here with you tonight for the next hour, possibly plus a little BAT, as we wave away Wednesday and we welcome in Thursday. And we will be doing so in the company of our perennial and permanent pals, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth. You know their powers, deploy them wisely. We are also joined by a little package for me to open. And the good news is, doesn't appear to be pants. So that's a happy circumstance. And that rarest of rare things, it's a triple crown in the pounding corner, because Two-Ton Ted the Tenting Tin is going to get a Mr. Tickle. The Netty Petty Piss Pot is also going to get a Mr. Tickle. And of course, Sean's box is here in its regular place, ready for its regular nightly pounding. And we also have, lest we forget, our community portable electronic telephonic device, upon which you could, some would argue should, and I hope will, leave a note of the voice variety. It would be an absolute pleasure and delight from here to hear from you, and I'm sure all of your fellow members of the inner scrotum, all of you fellow bugs would absolutely agree, and I'm fairly unanimous in that. So, it is customary at this time for me to have a quick flick through the old comments, see who's with us and what you've got to say for yourselves. Food news, always welcome, of course. But I'm going to do so only after I've had a goodly slurp of my wine, because bloody hell, I need a glass of wine tonight. Yeah. So, cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up, if you're lucky, lads. Up yours, if you're not careful, ladies. Don't be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your halfpenny. That's my advice. And above all, to each and every one of you, with optimism flowing out of both of my nostrils in equal measures, and integrity and sincerity oozing out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Here we go. Oh, that's the stuff. Right, I'll scroll back as far as I can. And let's see. So joining us tonight, in no particular order of merit, height, appearance, or indeed bra size, we have Peter P, Stu 69 Fouquet, the lovely Curry, the fabulous Tonic, Jimmy Quinn, Carl of the Lockpick variety, Colin 1890, Paulie Galtieri, the lovely Richard, Mod Hubnut, a very good evening, Ian and Carly. Sir Nigel Mansell is with us, saying good evening, Spark Plugs, a very good evening to you. Who else have we got? Somebody saying, oh, right, yeah, I didn't say that name, so it doesn't count. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, is with us, as is her sister, matron, Planet Greenwood, Tracy, community matriarch, and of course, owner-operator of the Community Bosom. We are also blessed to be joined by the lovely Nigel, double zero garage, of course, the fabulous Jeff D, the wonderful Mark Passad, the amazing Fun Stuff 24, the lovely Jacqueline, of course, the fabulous Ange K. Camper. Who else? Wrinkles 55 joins us. Marvellous. Oh, I should have said the Honourable Nigel, of course, shouldn't I? Minister for Filth and Perversion. Dizzy Daydream. Hello, Boaty. It's Dizzy from Cornwall. Brian sends his love to Netty, and Netty sends hers back to Brian. Mike P is with us. Good evening, Mike. Flying through these, I am. I'm on fire tonight. Barry Scrott is with us. Ian Hulley, not seen your name for a while, Ian. Hope you are well. JB3 is with us, which is always good. Magni is here. Beverly Sharp, hi one and all. And Boaty, of course, the main man. Hello, Beverly. I hope you're most awfully well. Is Nettie with us, Mike? Danielle Batty. Hello, Danielle. Very good evening to you. Hope you're well. Oh, that's nice. Full of hope, full of hope, full of hope. Good evening to you. Sorry, I'm laughing at the idea of Jimmy Quinn being from New York, the New York area. No, he's not. Oh, I'm on top messages. That's why I'm not seeing everything. Oh, how annoying. How stupid of me. Because I kept seeing things about Diane, and I haven't seen Diane's name, but I'm sure that Diane is with us. So a very good evening to our very own happy headmistress. Hope you are terribly well. Barry Scratter's dinner today was sausage, egg, chips and beans. Cairgorn 1 is with us. Very good evening. Apologies to anybody I missed by not being on all messages. Lord Baverstock is with us. Good evening to you, sir. Steve McDonald, hello, my friend. Wide-Eye 2, Wide-Eye 2, Wide-Eye 2. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Dan is with us, eating chicken pie. Hello. There we are. There's our happy head mattress. Greetings, Honourable Bridge, Bogs and Boats, says JB71. Good evening to you. Hi, Boaty, says Danielle. Love your content. Thank you. Big shout out from me and my partner, Martin. Well, a big shout out to Martin and Danielle. Bless you for being here. Bless you for becoming part of the inner scrotum. Who else have we got? I wonder. Oh, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Danielle. Right. Netty Kutch is knackered. They shut the caravan up for winter today. But you're a man's man, Mike P. You're staying up late. Good for you. Thank you for joining us. And Danielle is a new subscriber, joined yesterday. Well, welcome, welcome, and welcome again. And there we are. I have caught up. Good diary today, Boaty says to you. A caravan from Scotland could be a long haul for a warranty claim. Oh, it's just one I saw. I haven't got the money to buy one, and even if I had, then it's not going to be from Scott. I mean, I looked where it was just out of interest, and it's 300 and something miles away. It's just, I thought it was a cheap caravan at 895 quid, and I absolutely loved the layout. Would be absolutely perfect. But Scotland is a long way away, and I am very, 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 very skint. And about to become skinter. Fifth of December, darlings. That's the day that we are anticipating and slightly dreading. See if you can buy Roger Boaty back, Boaty. He's smaller than bloody Netty. He's right, says Cairgorn. There are quite a few semi-decent caravans going cheap. There are. Alan Taylor, evening, Boaty. Been watching your channel for a while on and off, but decided to subscribe yesterday. In my pants. Welcome, Alan. Thank you for subscribing, and well done on observing the channel guidelines. Rent a canal boat, Boaty. I think they're too expensive, and I'm told that I would have a very bad back if I stayed in a canal boat. That's very kind of you, Dizzy Daydream, and welcome. Looks like your roses have had too much wine. Now then, darlings. Now then. You will have a little giggle when you watch tomorrow's video, because today, after such a good day yesterday, really positive, I did a thing in NETTY. Everything was great yesterday. And today, my life is such a roller coaster. Not so good, quite honestly. My sleep deprivation and tiredness well and truly caught up with me. And I didn't wake up until 11 o'clock. I know, it's terrible. Yeah, I didn't wake up until 11 o'clock. So, survive, thrive, 25. Hello. So that kind of discombobulated me, because I don't stay in bed that late anymore. I used to make a habit of it. But can't you just get NETTY sorted and MOT done before the 3rd of December? The rest will come, mate. That's Jonathan. Good evening. Well, obviously the plan is to get NETTY done, and yeah, the 5th of December will come, and we'll either be ready for it or we won't. Winslow Burdett, good evening. And so, yeah, so that's how the day started, and I wasn't feeling positive today. In fact, quite the opposite. I've had a bit of a low day. Nothing really got done. I was feeling a bit negative about everything, to be honest. I did force myself to get into NETTY and do a couple of bits. I fitted the matching pair of his and hers highly powered cat's bum holes to NETTY. Do you remember this? Oh God, it would be, I don't know, about 9 months ago. Somebody sent me one cat's bum hole and a set of 2 cat's bum holes. Well, the set of 2 has now been fitted to NETTY's bathroom. So I did at least do that. And I tidied up some wallpaper that was coming away from the wall. But really speaking, I've done bugger all today, and I was just feeling out of sorts. And that got a lot worse when I drove to work. Let me just have a quick look at the comments. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Oh gosh, and you're cooking dinner and thinking about Shiraz. Oh well, get it down you. Wall-mounted bung holes. The door handle might just be a loose linkage. Well, it's falling out. That's the problem. Jude Linton, hello to you. The bung hole, says Barry Scrotter. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So then I set off for work. It was dark, obviously, howling with rain, and I just got stuck behind. Oh, good evening to you, HW. Is that HW 100 under a different name, I wonder? Murder 391, good evening. Does your landlord need to give you a 3 months notice? I don't know. I think it's just 1 month, isn't it? Isn't it 1 month? I thought it was 1 month. Just signed in, says Sweekin. You're talking bumholes. Well, there we are. Would mustard let you stop in the yard for a while? Asked Wibble 417. Well, I mean, I suppose he would, but I mean, I wouldn't do that. I mean, I've got a seasonal pitch, so I don't know why I'd want to stop in the yard. But anyway, so I'm driving to work. I'm in a terrible mood. I'm stuck behind every dawdling arsehole going. It's dark, it's raining. Oh, that's exceedingly kind. Thank you very much indeed. Who's that? Mark 1. Bless you. Thank you very much. That's really kind. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's 3 months if you're over a year and they are selling. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Lord Baverstock says, I lived in a German-made caravan on a mate's yard for 2 years. Fixed French bed and U-shaped living area. The caravan cost 500 quid. It's very doable. Well, this is what I'm wondering. This is what I'm wondering. Is it really 3 months? 3 months if you're over a year and they're selling. Right, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Corey's got some food news, and it was homemade southern fried chicken with chips and salad, followed by rum and raisin ice cream. I own a Merc. Oh, I get it. I own a Merc. I own a Merc. Good evening, Boaty. I can't help but look at those poor wilting roses. They're thirsty. The way to try to revive them is to cut an inch off the stem and at a 45-degree angle. I've already done that once. Sit them in some warm water for approximately 20 minutes and then back into a freshly watered vase. Let's face it, they're knackered. They've gone. And they should have been replaced tonight, but because of circumstances at work, that kind of didn't happen. But thank you again, Mark 1. That's really kind, and that will be a big help. Thank you. So I'm driving to work. I'm in a terrible mood. I'm stuck behind dawdling arseholes that don't know how to drive in the rain, and I am making the rantiest, sweariest video that you've ever heard. You'll see it tomorrow. I apologize for it. It's negative, it's ranty, it's really sweary. I say some terrible words in it. I'm ashamed of myself. And amongst all the things that I'm ranting about were the insurance and the fact that, that's making the situation all that much worse. And I rant about various other things. I go on about, the Sherpa's Lodge, that being an unknown quantity, and wouldn't it be easier if I knew what was going on there so I can make plans about furniture and stuff like that? It's just a proper ranting video. And yeah, I say there's some dreadful language in it. And yeah, I was just in a shitty mood. I really was. Oh, and I was saying that I think I said that at least if I knew that the Sherpa's Lodge could, in theory, happen, then I could kind of move furniture there or something like that. But then, you long-termers, you know the situation with the Sherpa's Lodge. You know where we've been with it. And as I said in the video, who knows if it will actually ever be done? Who bloody knows? So it was just a really down day, really, which in a way isn't surprising because the winter blues, I don't like calling it seasonal affective disorder, because I don't think it should have a label. I think it's just normal in the human breast that we get a bit glum over winter when it's dark and cold. So yeah, I was just all feeling a bit down. It's not unusual at this time of year. I normally struggle at this time of year. I look forward to December the 21st, the winter solstice, when at least the light starts going in the right direction and there is hope ahead. November and December, I've always struggled with. But it was particularly annoying because I was feeling so positive yesterday. So there you go. There you go. It's just, yeah, it's just, it's a, it's a really hedgehog of truth question. Are you okay? Says Corrie. Corrie, I am fine. Thank you. Bless you. Yeah, so it's a bit of a mad video, although I've got quite a good title for it. I think I'm going to call it SAD, as in S.A.D. and a matching pair of his and hers highly powered cat's bumholes, which I think is a good title for a video. And I might just do a mad thumbnail for it. And I finished the video at about the normal point. I think I remember to greet the Honourable Bridge, I think. But I was ranting so much, I might not have, honestly can't remember. So yeah, I finished the video, the normal time, 30 minutes around there, which meant that I was in the normal place on the road. Yeah, and just finished it. But then I did an unexpected PS, because when I got to the restaurant, and this is where, you know, the universe might actually have a clue about what it's doing. I'd been ranting about, you know, and I think I'd said that the Sherpa's Lodge, who knew if it would ever be finished? And there's certainly been no work going on there recently. And when I actually got to work, then the builder's car was in the, I mean, I say builders, you know, the taxi driver's car with his dad was in the yard, and there were lights on upstairs in the Sherpa's Lodge, and clearly, you know, something had been going on, some work had been going on. So that kind of cheered me up a little bit. And got into work. Work was busy. Prem is still off, our tandoor chef. He's okay. He's okay, but he was resting today. So we were short of staff, front of house. Ram was on his own in the kitchen. Ram was having to be head chef and tandoori chef, which is just crazy. And I took a couple of deliveries, came back, and there's a van outside the Sherpa's Lodge, a VW, and the landlord is there, Sajid. So I went into the restaurant, and Ram said, there's another delivery needs taken, and I don't have a driver on a Wednesday night. And Ram said, Sajid is there, the landlord is there. Maybe go and talk to him. I said, oh, yeah, okay, but I'll take this delivery. Is he going to be here for a while? And Ram said, I think he's here for a little while. I said, right, I'll take this delivery. It was quite a local delivery, and I'll come back and I'll try and grab him for a chat. So took the delivery, came back. The van's all shut up, lights on, ready to go. But the landlord is still there talking to Ram, and he tried to go, but Ram wouldn't let him go. He said, no, you must stay. Jason wants to talk to you, and he wouldn't let him go. Bless him, good old Ram. Oh, hello, what's this? The landlord lives on the south coast, by the way, so it's a little bit unusual to, you know, we don't see him all that often.
Hi, Boaty. I hope you are keeping well. It's that time of night. You know it. Them horse draws.
Oh,
They're going to be up, down, pound that box.
right, here we go then, darlings. It's box pounding time. We will begin with 2 ton Ted the Tentington. He's getting a Mr. Tickle. Look, there it is. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. Followed by the Netty Petty Piss Box. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. And finally, last but not least, Sean's box. 1 box, £1. 3, 2, 1. In it doesn't go. It's stuck. Look at that. Oh, it's still stuck. Oh, it's still stuck. Look at that. Okay, now it's gone. But that was a little bit tricky. Thank you for that curry. Yeah, so Ram had kept the landlord there. So I had a chat with him. He's a nice man. He's a very, very nice man. And we exchanged the normal pleasantries, you know, how are you? Are you well? Blah, blah, blah. And so I kind of said, well, at this point, I probably need to cut a long story short. Obviously, I've had no idea what's going on upstairs. The landlord was there because he was delivering with another chap new carpets, because on Monday, the carpet fitters are coming. The carpet's there waiting, and it's going to be newly, freshly carpeted throughout. And apparently, I had no idea of this. It's done. It's actually done. So, yeah, this is kind of where we cut the long story short. It is apparently done. Carpets are going in next Monday. And I'm not sure how decorated it is. It's either decorated or it's ready to be decorated, so that, you know, all of the making good has been done, all of the plastering has been done, everything's been fixed, the new bathrooms have been installed or whatever, apparently. I didn't get a chance to go up. I asked to go up and have a look around, but the carpets were all blocking the stairs. But apparently, it's within a couple of weeks of being done. So I said to Sajid, what's the plan? And he said, I haven't really got a plan. Now, obviously, you long-termers, you know that there was an agreement in place when the work started with the Orally men about 3 years ago, or whenever the hell it was. And that plan was that it would be added to the company lease. I would run it as an Airbnb, and we would split the profits 3 ways, me, Bish, and the landlord. So I asked him, is there a no. He said, no, I haven't got a plan. I said, you haven't got a plan with Bish? And he said, no, not yet. So I kind of said, right, don't worry about a plan. You don't need to look anywhere else. I'll take it on. We will, you know, we need to decide how and on what basis and who's involved. Would you be happy to deal with me directly? He said, yeah, absolutely. And that was it. He said, so I, again, cut a long story short. So we agreed that we'll have a meeting just before final completion, when it's absolutely ready to go, which is going to be within the next couple of weeks. But the bottom line, darlings, the bottom line is it's almost done. It's going to be done. And we have got it. One way or another, I've got it. So that's the big news that I alluded to. It's happening. After all this time, all the grief, all of the nonsense, it's going to happen. So I'll bloody well drink to that. God, what a bloody journey it's been. Dear God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And this is the weird thing about the universe coming together and all of that kind of thing. It's almost as if things have happened when they needed to happen. Touch wood, because, you know, we're not there yet, but apparently it's done. I saw the carpets. They're brand new carpets. The carpet fitters have been booked. They're going to turn up. The other guys, they told me that all the plastering had been done. You know, we don't know. We're going to have to get our bums in. I mean, the last time that we saw it, you've all seen the video. The last time we saw it, it was in a very, very sorry state. Omrid said he went up there today for some reason or another. And he said it was nice. It was like a hotel. So if they've done a decent job, even if it needs decorating, and I think it all needs decorating, I think his plan was to get the building work done, you know, the work done, and kind of hand it over to whoever in that state. And then, you know, they're going to have to do the finishing bits. So it'll be carpeted, it'll be ready to go, but it might need painting or wallpapering or whatever. Which in a way is a plus, because it means that I can choose the colour schemes. But fucking hell. Talk about a bad day turning into a bloody good day. Because, again, touch wood, it looks like this is a case of prayers answered, everything coming together, and things actually working out for once. And as I say, maybe the universe had a plan. Maybe the universe knew what it was doing. Now, you've been with me for years. A lot of you. Okay, some of you are new, I know. But those of you who've been with me long term, you know what we've gone through. And you know that there was, as far as I knew, little or no likelihood of the Sherpa's Lodge playing a part in the next thing. That's why I've been pulling my hair out and doing everything to sort Netty as the worst case scenario. Bless her, no offense, Netty. To try and get the seasonal pitch sorted when I can't afford it in a million years. And this literally, watch the video tomorrow. I was in such a bad mood. I was so unhappy. I felt so bloody... Oh, that was a big wine burp. And then that happened. And it's happened at a time. If that had happened a year ago, and it was supposed to, I was supposed to have taken on that place over a year ago. And it would have been very different if I was here at Windy Bum. I'm not going to be here at Windy Bum, am I? Suddenly, everything is very, very different. And everything makes a bit more sense. Because I was going to have to furnish the Sherpa's Lodge. Well, hello. Whoosh! 19 miles in that direction. Just fuck it all over there. And we'll be halfway there. Now, the Sherpa's Lodge is bigger than Windy Bum. So there'll be other bits and pieces that are needed, but yeah, so those of you who have been with me for a while, you know just how massive this is. And this kind of changes things a little bit. Doesn't change much. In the short term, it's going to cause a lot more difficulty in one sense. In one way, it'll make things easier. I haven't got to sell all of the furniture, but I've still got to do a house move. And financially, it's going to be a pissing nightmare, because it depends how the deal works out. But I could find myself in a position where for a month or two, I'm trying to pay for Windy Bum, for the seasonal pitch, and for the Sherpa's Lodge, which is just balmy. Let's get back to your comments. Brilliant news, says Clary Cat. Everything's coming together, says Barry Scrotter. Everything seems to be working out swimmingly, says Cairgorn 1. You wouldn't have said that this afternoon. Fantastic, Boaty, says Richard. I hope it all works out and you've got a place to stay and a business to run. That is what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Now, the one thing that isn't an option would be to just move from here to the Sherpa's Lodge and have it as a home. That's not an option. It's too expensive. I can't afford that. Yeah, so that isn't an option. There's gonna have to be a business element to it. But I would prefer that anyway. I mean, honestly, would I rather be in a nice caravan at Lickpenny, or would I rather be in the Sherpa's Lodge? I'd rather be at Lickpenny. However, as lovely as I could make a cheap caravan, and as fabulous as Lickpenny undoubtedly is, this would solve a lot of problems. Permanent address. You've got to have a permanent address to have a seasonal pitch, because you're not allowed to live there. Boom, I'd have a permanent address. I could have stuff delivered from Amazon. You lot could send me pants. Creature comforts. Not only somewhere for all of my furniture, but occasionally somewhere for me. Somewhere where I could have a bath rather than a shower. I love a bath. You know, an actual fixed abode, which a couple of people have said is quite important. Not everybody is entirely comfortable with the nomadic lifestyle. I don't know if I would be or not. Properly equipped, I think I might be. But anyway, yeah, a permanent address, somewhere to have a bath, somewhere for the furniture, but also a business. A business, that's the thing, Richard, isn't it? A business, not only potentially an income stream, or at the very least, I would need it to be cost neutral for me. So I have, a fixed home, abode, whatever you want to call it, that didn't actually cost me anything. But ideally, and this is what we're going to work towards, it needs to bring in an income. But that's completely feasible. Right, over the next weeks and months, and ironically today, I was talking about the channel and the fact that the videos are boring as hell because it's just me driving to work. But I said that next year, which isn't far away now, that's going to change. Well, it might change even sooner now, because quite apart from the implications on my life personally, it's going to be bloody amazing for the channel. We're going to be opening an Airbnb. And those of you who've been with me for a while, we've got a connection with the Sherpa's Lodge. We've dreamed about it. We've talked about it. We've agonized. We've been frustrated. We've been massively disappointed. We've been outraged. We've been appalled. We might be going full circle with this. We've worked for this. We've fucking worked for this, and we damn well deserve a happy ending, in my opinion. So yeah, back to your comments. This is very good, says Josh. We need the downs to enjoy the high, says Wide Eye. Don't count your chickens yet, says JB71. Yeah, that's good advice, actually. That is good advice. Jimmy Quinn says, congratulations. Barry Scrotter says, put some numbers on the lottery. Never done the lottery. That means no camper needed after all, says Josh. Oh, no. The camper still needed, or Netty. Everything happens for a reason, says Squeaky, divine intervention. Richard says, we need to get Mr. Lloyd to officially open the Joseph Lloyd Lounge. Do you know what? I will try and make that happen. I'm very fond of Joseph, and I think that would be fabulous. And if I know him, and I think I do, he will do it. He would do that. And we should totally do that. We should, come on. We spent ages, when the Sherpas Lodge first came up, again, you longer termers, we spent hours talking about this and planning it. And we need to remember all of it. You know, the Joseph Lloyd Lounge, for example, with the beige leather interior. We need to start remembering all of that because we're going to be putting it all into action. And yeah, absolutely, we need to get Mr. Lloyd to officially open it. In fact, why not? And I know we shouldn't count our chickens. It's not done and dusted yet. But sod it, let's get excited. In fact, why don't we have a grand opening that you're all invited to, and we get Mr. Lloyd to open the whole thing? We'll do the proper thing with a ribbon and scissors and get Mr. Lloyd. And that'd do amazing on YouTube, wouldn't it? And get Mr. Lloyd to declare it open with, you know, a host of VIP guests. You lot, in other words. Right, let me whiz through your comments. Good news so far, says Josh. Absolutely. The universe is linking up, says Kergon. Is Boaty taking his new collection of pants with him? Oh, God. Can you imagine staying at the Sherpa's Lodge and having to eat off a table that Mrs. Boaty's naked left buttock had graced? Exactly, Peter P. Yeah, Emma, you've eaten from this table. You've eaten from this table. Oh, Magni, I'm rubbish at asking everybody to subscribe and like and telling everybody where things are. And yeah, I can't be asked. Jude says, I think you need to speak to your landlord, ask him when he's putting the house on the market. Do you get 3 months' notice? And then you could get a seasonal pitch later in the year. That horse has bolted. I've already signed up to it from January the 1st. I haven't paid for it, but I've signed up to it. I'm contractually obliged or something. I know roughly when the landlord is thinking of. In the letter I was sent, they talked about the property being vacant for early spring and official notice to quit being given at the beginning of the new year. So we've got a rough idea. We've got a rough idea. Why would you have to pay for the Sherpa's Lodge if you're running it, asked Matron? Because if I'm running it on my own, it's got to be paid for. If I take on a business lease with the landlord, then who else is going to pay it other than me? If I take it on a loan, and that is a possibility, There are 3 possibilities, maybe 4. But one of them is that I just take a business lease on the Sherpa's Lodge and I run it as my own business. And that means I've got to pay for it every month, as you do with a business premises. So who else would pay for it, matron, if not I? But there are other possibilities as well. Frankie Bye, good evening, good evening, good evening. Keg on 1, that is a possibility, leaving here early. Do members get to stay in the Whereas Lodge? Asks Baddy Scrotter. Whereas? The Whereas Lodge? Well, yeah, they might have to pay a bit. And now we're talking about van life. Oh, thank you, Sweetie. Ross, good evening, Ross. Hello, mate. Excuse me. Oh, the Sherpa's Lodge name. I'm pretty sure. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Diane's asking, wasn't it Mark P who came up with the Sherpa's Lodge name? And I don't think it was. I think it was Russ. I think it was Dinosaur Dad. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Russ. But I do think it's absolutely an amazing name. Absolutely the perfect name. I thought so then, and I think so now. Bloody brilliant. And when it comes to an Airbnb, the name is going to count for something, and I think that is absolutely fantastic. I could autograph your bosom full of hope. Oh, dear me. Oh, lots of van life talk. That's good. That's good. That's good. I've polished the table since Mrs. Boaty graced it, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty. Boaty, is there room for a Captain Mustard's bar and grill? Get Mr. Lloyd chauffeured there. Karma, Mr. Boaty, says James Burke. Hope it comes off better than envisioned. Do you know what? It could. It actually could. Turn Netty into a burger bar? Certainly not. Certainly not. Is there a rental deposit to be returned? In theory, full of hope. In theory, it's not much. It wasn't a great deal. How much would they sell the cottage for, would you imagine, Boaty? I survive, thrive. Good question. I don't know. I would guess, because it needs quite a lot of work, there's a lot of damp. I would guess about $250,000, something like that. Which would mean that it was like one of the cheapest properties in this area. They might well ask for more. I mean, property is very expensive around here. If they wanted to actually sell it fairly quickly, I would have thought, off the top of my head, somewhere around $250,000, but who knows?
Boaty, you know what? It's that time again. I think you need a second pound that box.
A second
As we need it full up. Pound that box.
Thank you, Curry. I'll top my wine up while I'm at it. I'm celebrating tonight. I am celebrating tonight. I'm going to get absolutely a bit tipsy. And I will very happily pound the box a second time. Another pound. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God. How stuck is that? Oh, there we go. It's gone in. Thank you, Corey. Days gone by, a very good evening to you. Hedgehog of Truth question from Richard. Boaty, if you get a static caravan, I'm not going to, how would you feel about doing fast food from NETTY after an obvious conversion? I would want to kill myself with shame. I think that's a horrible idea and I wouldn't consider it for a fraction of a second. Gotta go. Stay safe, everyone, says Wrinkles. Has the box been pounded yet? Asked Simone. Twice. Andrew Buttigieg. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. I'm a tad late, it seems. I was Spotter Butty, of course. Boaty, we can all donate something to furnish it, says Richard. I might take you up on that because, God, yeah, I mean, the opportunity is amazing. It's fantastic news, but the actuality of it, the short-term logistics, that's going to be tricky because I'm potentially doing all of this with zero budget. How am I going to do a house move when I can't afford somebody to pay for a house move? I'm going to have to do it all myself. I'm going to have to put every little bit in NETTY and do it piece by piece.
Boaty.
Hello.
Pound that box. Oh, God.
Hello. Oh, my God.
Wanker.
Oh, my God. It's a third pounding of the night, but a night like this deserves it. Another pound. 3, 2, 1. It's gone. It's gone. Bloody hell. How's the time doing? Oh, Lordy. Oh, I must open that thing. Let's catch up with the comments. Right, this has all been a bit off the cuff and crazy. We'll talk about this properly tomorrow night. Wine reviews on your channel would work, says YVETTE. Well, they didn't when I used to do them, but I suppose I could try again. I've got a lot of sinus trouble at the moment. Yeah, you're right. I've always had them, but they got a hell of a lot worse after the accident. Exactly, Stu. Exactly. Oh, dear. What's the good news, Andrew? What's the good news, Boaty? Says Andrew. The good news is I've got staff curry for supper. I had noodles for lunch, and I'm going to celebrate and have something amazing for lunch tomorrow. Not sure what though yet. Get a roof rack on NETTY. Oh, God, no. Why? Moving is stressful, says Survive Thrived. I moved 2 weeks ago. You have my sympathy. I hate moving. Didn't want to ever do it. Mustard could move a lot of stuff on his recovery truck, says Richard. Well, he couldn't because it doesn't run. It's not MOT'd. It's a shed, and it'll probably never run. But yeah, I think we'd probably make alternative arrangements. Oh, my name is G, by the way, says Wide-Eye 2. Well, hello, G. Thank you. Jimmy, you said that before. I'm not putting pound coins in the bottom. That's cheating. Once they won't go in there, then the box gets emptied. We use the money to do something essential for my life, and we start again from scratch. I'm not cheating. I can't read that out. What about solar panels on Netty's roof? Asks Survive Thrive 25. Well, here are the solar panels that will go on Netty's roof. I just need to figure out how. So hang on, G was, right, I need to remember this because I'll just forget this. Oh, it's wide-eyed 2 is G. Somebody remind me because I'll forget that. Oh, it's Tonic off. Good night, Tonic. Have a good night, sir. Oh, excuse me. Emma has a good eye for the decorating doings. Indeed, Andrew. And I would dearly love Emma to come and help me out with this project. But she's got her own stuff going on and she's a million miles away. My name's Ella, by the way, says Squeaky. Oh, God, I'm never going to remember this, am I? Oh, somebody please, production team, please remind me of these names because with the best will in the world, I will only forget them. Is he going to open the envelope? Yes, I am. Right. In fact, let's do that now. Before we start to say good night, because even though I didn't get up until 11 o'clock, I'm knackered again. I don't know how that works. Oh, I wonder what this is. It's addressed to Jason Boaty, Parry Hughes, and then the correct address. Oh, that address is going to be changing soon. It's going to be the Sherpa's Lodge. Did anybody say? Did I miss it? It was Ross who came up with that, wasn't it? Oh, what have we got here? Oh! Oh, God, how fabulous. I haven't got this. Oh, wow. Right. Whoever sent this, a massive... Oh, there's a thing. Right, we can find out. Oh, no, it's just a receipt with the price and the address. Oh, this is brilliant. Right. A night or 2 or 3 ago, I was talking about an album that Neil Diamond did called Tennessee Moon. And it was a country collaboration album that I really loved. And I was saying that I did at least one number off it in my shows, a number called Talking Optimist Blues. And I loved singing that. And it was probably, I think I said it at the time, when I was doing studio recordings, it was probably the best studio track that I ever laid down. Now, I've got nothing from those days. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Other people who've got things, I keep getting asked about this. I've got nothing from my time as an athlete. There are press cuttings. My parents had them all. They got lost. Other people have them. Clubs have pictures of me. Professional teams have pictures of me. These are pre-internet days. There is TV coverage of me. People might have clips of those. My parents did. They got lost again in the annals of time. At the time, these things didn't seem important. Now, I wish I had them, but I haven't. My singing days, again, I don't have anything. Other people do. There's a lot of stuff floating about. There's TV stuff, there's radio stuff, there are studio recordings, there are albums. I haven't got any of it. So I love this. I love this. And this is going to make tomorrow night very good. So somebody sent me very kindly the Neil Diamond Tennessee Moon album. And I haven't listened to this for, oh Christ, God knows how many years. And I'm going to love this. There are some brilliant collaborations on here. Waylon Jennings is on here. And he's got, along with Luciano Pavarotti and Roy Orbison, Waylon Jennings has got one of the best voices that a human being has ever possessed. And this will bring back some amazingly happy memories. And I'm so glad to have it. So no idea who sent this, but thank you. Thank you so, so much. That's going to bring me a lot of joy. Time check. Okay. Start saying goodnight. Start saying goodnight. I'm just tired and my emotions are all over the place and I'm happy and I need to eat and get to Kip. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. Tomorrow we start planning, darlings. Tomorrow night will be a bit more organized and we can start planning stuff. Today's been the weirdest day. And I think the best way to make sense of today is to be happy, eat, sleep, go to bed happy, wake up even happier and positive. And then from tomorrow, we can really start planning in a more positive way than we have been. Oh, the people who were talking about not needing a camper or not needing Nettie, my God, we're going to need her. We'll talk about this tomorrow. But very quickly, the plan, depending on the exact agreement, but the plan going forward is the Sherpa's Lodge. That's going to be a business. I might use it as a permanent address, sure. I might stay there sometimes when it's not occupied. But ultimately, it needs to be my business, which means that everything else still applies. I will be living in a caravan that I've not yet bought, and God knows how I'm ever going to afford because I haven't got any money to do any of this. But yeah, I'll be living at the seasonal pitch, but you can't live at the seasonal pitch all the time because it's not allowed to be your permanent address. So I need Nettie because every week, one night a week, I'm going to need and want to be somewhere else. So that'll be where Nettie comes in. And I just adore her and love her, and she's never going anywhere. And when I become rich, she's getting a full restoration. She's going to be amazing. She's certainly not being turned into a fucking hot dog van. Fucking hell. God, really? We can talk about all of that tomorrow. We'll make sense of all of this. Right, where was I? Yes, that's where I was. People are talking about solar. I have some solar. I just don't know what to do with it. It was Ross. I thought it was. No, I haven't got to buy a Sherpa and sell Nettie. And everybody's saying good night. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Wide-Eyed too. And I've forgotten your name already. I knew I would. Oh, there was a G and there was a... Oh, God. I'm tired. I'm a little drunk. Oh, please, somebody remind me about those names tomorrow. Did you ever do a video in work, Boaty? Survive, Thrive. I'd love to see you in action, winning over all the customers. I've done loads of videos in the restaurant. There are 2,200 videos in my back catalogue. There's loads of restaurant stuff. There's cooking in the restaurant. There's all sorts. Go through the back catalogue. You'd be amazed what you'll find there. He did, John Fletcher. Good old boys, indeed. Great one tonight, Boaty. Can't wait to see the previously touted video. It's a terrible video. It's just me ranting and shouting and swearing a lot and saying some really bad words. Boaty says, Jeff, I have to tell you this. Your videos have made me feel very positive in the last several weeks. I, like everyone else, have been going through the stresses of life. Your outlook and approach is so pos. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. A P.O. box for the post, asks Stu. No, the Sherpa's Lodge. It can all go there. Jim's hot takes. Evening, just got home. Bliss. Oh, dear. Oh, bless you, Jeff. That's really kind. Thank you. No, I'm not selling hot dogs out in Netty. Sod off. Oh, right. Okay. I've never been to Enigma Spa, Andrew Buttigieg, and we looked at the website, didn't we? And they couldn't pay me, let alone me pay them. Not a chance, not a hope, not happening. Right. I'm going to leave this one there. Thank you, darlings. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chatty thingy. That's honestly, oh God, it's all a bit mad. But over the next 4 months, anybody who does anything nice, it's going to make a massive difference. So anybody who's a channel member, anybody who gifts a channel membership, anybody who watches a video and doesn't skip the adverts, even when they're 90 seconds long and really boring, you are all really helping. Obviously, anybody who does a PayPal or buy me a coffee thing, that's massive. And I'm just so grateful. Enjoy the video tomorrow if you can. It's terrible. Oh my God, I'm ashamed of it now. And I apologize for the language. There are some really bad words in there. But I was in a not great place. So I'm sorry about that. And there'll be another, oh, well, whatever. We'll catch up tomorrow night and we can make a bit more sense of this all. I probably haven't made much sense tonight. Life doesn't make much sense to me at the moment. I've had I had an amazing day yesterday. I've had a downish day today, but it's ended with incredible possibilities and positivity. And I'm just a bit all over the place and a little bit half tipsy. So the only thing that makes sense now is to have one more glass of wine, get something to eat, go to bed, and tomorrow will be a good day. Thank you all for sharing all of this madness with me. I'm truly grateful. Right, okay, here we go. Bless you all. Thank you for your company. It means the world. You lot keep me going. The Phantom Stealth Fighter of Old Ripley Town. We've got adventures ahead. We're going to have to furnish the Sherpa's Lodge. We're going to have to try and make it into a viable business. You can all come and visit. You can all stay there. Oh, it's going to be amazing times for the channel. And you will be involved in every single second of it, whether you like it or not. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night and a good day tomorrow. May tomorrow bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure. At the very least, may it be manageable. Please join me if you can next time. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11 o'clock here, Windy Bum, and I'd so love to see you there. Can't wait for it. In the meantime, apologies again for tomorrow's video. All the love in the world from me, and on that note, Peugeot, and indeed, oh yeah, bosh. Good night, darlings. Thank you.